Hi guys, I wanted to show you a selection process, the way I would select this the sky out of this, or the foreground out of this image, and make the edge pretty good so that you don't have to worry about cleaning it up afterwards. So the quick selection tool will work pretty well on this. So I'll just go in to W, and there's my quick selection tool, and I'll just click and drag, and it should pick up pretty much everything like that. If I zoom in a little bit, you can see that there's a little bit there that I haven't, that's gone, gone out a little bit far. So if I hold down the Option or Alt key, I can click on that and just drag a line along there, and that should pick up most of that. If you make your brush a little bit smaller, it makes it, refines it, makes it a little bit more accurate as well. So there's a few other bits and pieces that I've missed, but I'm not going to worry too much about that. Okay, let's zoom out, and we're just going to invert that selection now. So that's Command Shift I or Control Shift I, and then we're going to go up here to Select and Mask. So I've got this set to view on black. Okay, and the opacity's at 70%. I can sort of get a pretty good idea of what's going on there. I want to zoom in to the image, and I want to look at the edge, and you can see there's some white halos around there, so we want to fix that up if we can. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a few different settings, so just to try and sort this out. So first thing I do is I'm going to add some smoothness to it. I'm just going to smooth out that selection. Maybe let's just go to something like 8, and then with the feather I bring that up, and that will make it a little bit fuzzy around that. Sort of just, you can see it looks like it's got a real halo around it, but all we need to do now is just bring the contrast up around 70-80%, something like that, and that takes away that feathered look. Then all we want to do now is maybe bring down the edge, shift the edge down until that white stuff disappears. It's mostly good there. So now we've got a fairly good result. I'm going to go down here, I'm going to click on Decontaminate Colors, and I'm going to output to a new layer with the layer mask, and click OK. Okay, there's our image with the sky cut out. I'm going to select the background like so, and then I'm going to find my other image that with the fake sky that I want to put in. I'm going to grab it and drag it over there. You can see the sky's going there behind there. It's pretty dark. And if you look at the edge, it looks pretty good. We've still got detail on the rocks, and we haven't got any white halos. But of course that sky is not right at the moment, so we're going to make it a bit smaller. Command T, Command 0, and I'm just going to drag this up like so, and that way we can get a more accurate size. Let's go back out here, and then I'm just going to move that sky up so that it looks a bit more like it should, something like that. Now it's still, at this point, it's still too dark for that image. So what I do is I go down, I duplicate the sky layer, see layer 1 here, Command J, and change the blend mode to screen, and that line the sky. All of a sudden it's starting to look more natural. Let's duplicate it again, Command J with the screen blend mode, and yeah, it's starting to fit with the background, sorry, the foreground much better now. If you want to darken the top of the sky, just add a layer mask, hit G for gradient, and we're going to hold the shift key down and just drag down, and we can darken down that sky a little bit like that, so we've got a bit of a gradation. It's also what you'll see when we zoom in is that we've got pretty much a nice accurate selection, and we haven't got any white areas to deal with. It's all pretty well perfect. So that's it, and then of course you can drop in any sky you want. This one is not necessarily the best because it's pretty complex like the rest of the image. You can get something that was a little bit softer. Hope you enjoyed that.